Last time on Crits&Knits.
There was a table mentioned.
Yeah, we should probably stop and look at that first, I guess.
You want to go see the table? We used to take stuff there all the time.
My Play-Doh on my plate.
It's a fucking cursed plate, you dipshit.
Okay, it's just a little curse, alright?
So you've got this flat, crater-like area with the raised stone sides. It's circular. In the center of this circle, carved runes all around it, is a large stone platform. They call it a table, but it's really just a big square rock.
Necromantic Boogaloo.
Boogaloo rabbits!
I want this many, too.
They are going to come back with a whole herd of rabbits.
Who wants to recap what happened last time?
Not it, I wasn't here.
We went down the mountain.
A little bit, yeah.
With our kobold friends.
Yes.
Oh my god, Nolitha has a friend that sits on her shoulder.
Yeah, Corey the
Yeah.
Kobold.
Yeah,
Corey's
the
hanging out with
kobold.
Nolitha. Nolitha doesn't seem to like him, but we like him.
Doesn't like most people.
That's fair. Nolitha doesn't like the people that she's working, traveling, and killing things with. So, you know.
We found a spooky table.
Oh, did we get to the table?
Oh, we did find a spooky table, and we carved into it.
Then we talked about, should we have carved into it, or should we keep carving into it?
Should we put blood on it?
Should we put someone on
Well,
it?
that was y'all. I don't
Should we
love
put
the
someone
spooky
on
table.
it? The kobolds are off getting rabbits.
It could be any number of rabbits.
I think if we're going to put blood on the table, we should do it before the paladin comes back and tells us not to put blood on the table. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. I start to cut my hand.
Hey!
Oh, there's also a pile of dead troll flesh.
Yeah.
That's not even a paladin blood off or anything. That's just, don't cut your fucking hand!
Or at least
It's
don't put
not
it on the
personal.
palm side.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it on like the meat side.
Nolitha doesn't give a shit.
Fucking rogues. Fucking drama queens.
I just know the paladins always get mad when you rub your blood on eldritch sigils like it's going to do something. That's
It's
all I
fine.
know.
As you're having this discussion, Jayla pops back in with a little poof. She has Isolde with her.
And that we should always do the right thing.
Yeah,
Right.
because the paladin and cleric just showed back up.
Well, Isolde, do your best to stay away from stairs.
Yep, I'll do my best, I say, looking back up the mountain.
Right. All right,
Yeah,
goodbye.
I was thinking we should take some of this gold and make offerings to, our local religious organization.
I don't-
Perhaps your local cleric.
The gold from your hole.
Oh yeah, you want some gold from the hole?
You know, on second thought, I will just see
I can
you
go dig
all
it out
back
real
in
quick.
town.
Let me just
No,
reach back
that's
here
fine,
real
that's
quick.
fine.
No, I got
And she
you.
disappears.
Right, what did I miss? You all look entirely too trying to be innocent.
Nolitha is not. She's rubbing her hand on the table.
I mean, mostly that. As I point out, mostly that. Really, that thing right there.
We found the table. We haven't figured out what it does or how to make it work yet.
Okay. So, your first instinct was rub blood on it?
Not mine.
Actually, it wasn't. Honestly, it
Actually,
wasn't.
the first instinct was to argue about whether we should rub blood and in which way.
Yes. Also,
That tracks.
we did try and cut through the runes first. This is an afterthought as I keep rubbing my hand on the table with the blood.
I mostly I'm just mad about the bloodletting technique here because like the palm bleeds for forever.
There's various important little tendons in there. It's a bad time.
It's one of my personal pet peeves, and I've given up trying to say anything because edgelords will edge.
Nelitha,
Oh, yes.
I need you to make me a survival roll, please.
Okay. That's fine, right? Am I good at surviving? It would be not as good as some other things, but it's
Also,
fine.
I ain't about to cut myself while I'm on nitrates. That sounds bad.
22.
22. All right. You think that slicing open the palm of your hand might not have been the best plan. It kind of hurts.
I've had worse.
Look, slice open your palm, teeth in your ass. I mean, like, it's It's a spectrum, you know?
I don't kink shame, but I feel like I should start.
You got the very brief recap from your group.
Okay. Does this table remind me of anything? Like, I walk around it. Do the runes look familiar to any particular religion or type of magic?
You can roll me either a religion or an arcana, whichever one you feel is best.
Wow, that's a 21.
Okay. You look at these runes, and you see the ones that are scratched through, and they do seem less religious and more magical.
Mm.
They don't seem to be pertaining to any particular deity that you're aware of.
Okay. Huh. These runes seem like they are for some sort of magical incantation or something, a ritual of some variety. Just not sure what kind.
I think somebody's trying
Necromantic.
I think somebody's trying to crib on the on like one of the old school necromancers, but I mean, I'm sure that putting blood on it is probably the best thing we can do, right? Yeah,
Short of sacrificing someone or something upon it.
Yes, you're right. Putting blood on it is the second worst thing that you could do.
Well, see, the hope is that old boy necromancer just kind of walks up in his pointy boots, and I can slap him. That's really like the goal here. It's like just one good slap. Like, what are you doing? Go home. Go back to your parents.
I am sending you guys a map. This is the area that you're in. There's the table towards the top of the map in the sort of right-hand top corner where there's all the piles of dirt. That is where Erasmus shaped earth to cover the troll bodies that are stacked up back there. Isolde, you did notice when you arrived the stench of dead troll.
Sure.
Something that you're becoming far too familiar with.
Yeah. Did they tell me about the dead trolls that they heaped
We did,
earth on?
yes.
Cool. Just making sure.
And remind me, this is in like a little bit of a depression, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mood.
Damn.
You are just on top of it tonight. I like it.
Apparently. Sorry?
Never
No.
apologize.
I like it. I like it. Your kobolds have not returned yet. You're starting to fear that perhaps they did misinterpret your request as you expected they might have, and rather than bringing back 2 rabbits, they might be bringing back 2 rabbits each. But, they're not back yet. The area is covered in a lot of old dried blood. Like, everywhere. It's in the runes. It's on the ground. There's a lot of it leading back to that area where the troll bodies were.
Are there any other kinds of, if not structures, then like cave entrances around where we are?
There don't appear to be. It looks more like you're in almost a crater. The area where the trolls are buried is sort of up, off to the side. So they're not like in a cave. They're just...
No, I'm less concerned about that and more... Someone was using this. So how far away were they? Or are they, rather?
I would like you to roll me an investigation check. You've got magic, yes?
Yes. Divine, but,
If Arcana is better, you can add your Arcana.
Nope, neither one is good. I got a 12.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I will mention that thought out loud, that it's like, if whoever it was using troll bodies, they wouldn't want to have pulled them very far.
But because you mentioned it, if anyone else wants to roll an investigation or Arcana check, please do.
Yeah,
because you're now all thinking about it.
May I scope out the area for like pointy-booted tracks?
Pointy-booted specifically, or just boots?
I believe that the pointy boots were mentioned specifically by the kobolds, or is that something Erasmus made up?
I was talking about the wizard. All wizards have pointy boots, clearly.
Okay, maybe it's an Erasmus thing.
I think it's an Erasmus thing.
The kobolds did talk a lot about what the guy was wearing.
Yeah, they did say he had pointy boots. So like,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
he
had fancy boots. Yeah,
he had fancy boots. I'm assuming they point up because he's a wizard.
What shall he roll?
Just investigation's fine.
Okay.
And Erasmus and Nelitha, you can roll investigation or Arcana after listening to Isolde musing on the topic.
I will roll Arcana, because I'm definitely better at that.
Investigation.
8.
You see some scuffles in the dirt. You can't tell if they're pointy or not, or if they're boots. They actually might be Nelith's feet. Now that you're looking, they're actually, probably Nelith's shoes or Erasmus's, maybe.
That's fair.
22 on an Arcana.
Natural 20 for 27.
For investigation?
Yes.
Let's talk Arcana first. You are looking around, and you're not super trained in magic, but you've got enough that you've started to recognize things. Around the table, obviously, the runes are very magical, and you're pretty sure they're necromantic. But off to the side, it feels like there's magical residue, like something happened there over and over and over again. So sort of to the right of the table. Roll me an insight, Erasmus.
Insight. 15 on the insight. It's probably the best insight roll I've had ever.
So as you're sitting there pondering this, you're not 100% sure why there'd be just this weird magic left over beside the table. But you're looking around, and you haven't seen any other way of people being nearby. And Nelitha, you are looking around. You're not seeing any hint of caves in the side of the mountain anywhere nearby. There's only that kind of barely trodden path that you guys came up. There's not a well-traveled path leading here. And as you're looking around, you see Erasmus staring at the spot beside the table. And you look at it, and it seems to be a little bit more worn than the rest of the area. And there seems to be a little bit less blood right there. Almost as if that specific space has had more foot traffic to and from it.
Can I bend down and get a closer look to see if there's anything else around that spot?
Sure. You bend down and you look. You see the remnants of a set of footprints of pointy boots.
Can I follow them?
They look like they came from the table.
Does it look like the table can move?
You don't think so. It is a giant stone table. It is very heavy.
I wonder if the table's like a teleportation circle, or if he's been teleporting in.
Does it stay? Do the boot prints, stop where that spot is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to check for maybe a teleportation circle that's maybe under the dirt or nearby, or not near, or on the table. So sometimes when you cast teleportation circle, you can key it to a place. See if he's just doing it freehand, or if he's coming here. This is like a spot he likes to teleport to frequently.
Okay. Are you brushing aside dirt? Are you just looking on the surface? How are you?
Well, I'm gonna use detect magic, and I'm going to carefully move, because I don't want to disturb his footprints. I kind of want to get a beat on how big his feet are. Just how ostentatiously stupid are this wizard's shoes? I don't even know if it's their shoes. How stupid are their shoes? But also if there's a teleportation circle nearby, or in this spot that we didn't see before.
Okay. But the shoes are awfully pointy. They look stupid pointy. They are fancy. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it without using the phrase I want to. Nope. I can't think of a better way. I have an asshole ex who used to wear pointy shoes, and they're pointy like his shoes. They're stupid.
Spider killer shoes.
Is that what they're called?
When they're my mom always said when they're really pointy, in the front, you can kick a spider in a corner of a room and kill it.
Yes! Yes, they are spider killer shoes. They're completely impractical, and they extend well beyond where the toe would have been. They're stupid shoes.
Yeah, I pull out some parchment. I take a charcoal rubbing of this stupid shoe.
What are you doing?
It's hard to do because it is in the dirt, but you can make a sketch of it.
Sure. I just want to have a very good impression. I don't want to forget how stupid this person's shoes are, because I want to tell them about themselves when I find them.
Right.
I don't want to miss a detail about how dumb these shoes look. They are so dumb.
You're going to read them to filth, are you?
Beat me to
So
it.
dumb. Anyway, teleportation circle. Is it here? Is it here? As Erasmus, as he not often uses detect magic, and his eyes actually go 2 different colors because he's never actually cast the spell because magic wasn't elective.
Okay, so with detect magic, it is not on the surface. It's not covered by lead. It's not covered by stone. It's covered by dirt. So you can see where there is a teleportation circle where these boot prints are.
Okay.
And if you
my shovel.
Okay.
It's a regular shovel, just a plain shovel.
So you go down a couple of inches of dirt, and then there is stone.
Yeah, there we go.
And if you start sort of carefully moving away the dirt, you can see the teleportation circle that has been very carefully laid, and it looks to be carved into this stone and inlaid with metal.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
What kind of metal? Is it like gold, or is it just like some iron?
You think it might be gold. It looks to be the right color to be gold.
Is fancy.
Oh, they fancy.
They fancy.
They fancy. They fancy.
So you still have detect magic up. You're looking around a little bit. I'm assuming you'd like to look at the table too.
Yeah. While I got it up.
It is glowing with necromantic magic.
Oh man, it's so nasty. Oh, ugh. Feels like a film on my eyeballs.
What does?
Oh, the magic on the table. Ugh. It's like, when you got those like you got those strings, those mucus strings in your eyeballs you're not supposed to pull at. But it's like
No.
It just feels like that.
I don't like it.
Are you looking anywhere else?
I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the kind of surrounding area, like the pull up. Because they did say that sometimes the wizard pulled up, away from the group, like probably because they're trying to be dramatic and mysterious. They probably love theatricality. Theater wizards, the worst kind of wizard.
Actors.
As you're looking around, that pile of bodies that you had covered in earth, there's a little bit of magic coming from them as well.
Oh,
A hint of necromancy.
They're not active, are they? I go poke the pile.
The pile doesn't move.
Y'all better not get up. I'll set this whole thing on fire.
It's relatively faint, and with that detect magic spell, you get the feeling that it's more that they were somehow involved with the magic rather than having it cast upon them. It's a very faint hint, but enough to make you suspicious.
All right, so magical sacrifice table, teleportation circle. Is this an active teleportation circle? Like, could we go be stupid and go somewhere teleportation circle? Or is this, we need our own wizard to cast teleportation on this circle?
With what you know of magic and teleportation circles, this one will not take you to a specific place, but if you are able to appropriately transcribe the circle, you can teleport to the specific circle with no difficulty.
All right.
So it's not like a two-way thing, but it's from anywhere you
To
can
here.
come to this one.
Gotcha. All right.
Do you think this was an experimentation table and they brought this stuff here to work on the table and got rid of the pieces?
I think that this is how they made all the regeneration patches for the dragon, and maybe how they've been making the other zombies and
That's what I'm thinking.
all the other woogity woo they've been messing with.
Wiggity woo, is that a technical phrase?
Of course
I
it
mean,
is.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You've not heard of Woogity Woo.
That did not come to my corner of the world.
Mm.
Woogity-wology, the study of woogity-woo.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Had not heard
It's,
that.
it's actually comes from an old Eric Copeland phrase for the study of stupid ass wizard shit.
Oh my god.
I like it. That does sound like an Eric Cochran way of mocking the stupid. I wonder. You said that some of the magic is still active. Erasmus.
The table's very active. The circle's active. They could come here unerringly, but we can't go to where they are.
No.
And the bodies are still faintly active, and then they had parts missing, and the dragon definitely had a big old regenerating chunk of troll flesh on it.
True.
That makes me think that they were doing their experiments relatively recently. If the ogres still have a trace of the teleportation magic on them, do we want? Well,
it's not teleport. It's just the table magic. The table magic. The table magic. Yeah. But wherever they live, they come here frequently enough to have laid this down.
And we can't reverse engineer it to go and find the other ones. So do we set up here and wait for them?
I mean, we could wait for them. I mean, they could be, actually, since I'm talking about them so much, I look around for a scrying sensor, since I have detect magic up.
Roll me an investigation.
Interesting.
I was like, wait a minute, wizards. Crap. I look around for a scrying sensor.
Wizards. Fucking wizards.
So I will make an investigation check. That'll be a 17. I have to take magic up, so I'm looking for the scrying center that wizards have when they may be looking at stuff.
There is a small spot on one of the very tall rocks nearby that looks an awful lot like someone might be looking at you.
All right, so I know they see me. I look at the table, and I look at the scrying sensor. And then I flip the scrying sensor to the bird, and I cast Shatter on the table because breaking wizard stuff makes them the most mad. I say,
oh, wow. Okay. What else does Shatter do? Is this going to have effects on anyone else around you? Is it?
I mean, if
you aim
I
it
say
carefully,
y'all better back up, but yeah, like it does. It's an area of effect, but it's best on crystalline and actual objects than it is on people.
Okay,
it's what, a 10-foot radius circle?
Yeah, so y'all best back up. I'm about to
100%. As soon as you say Shatter, I am like double timing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it's 10-foot radius, but the table seems pretty big on your map, so,
yeah, you hit the middle of it, and it's gonna break the table.
Yes.
It's like, because nothing like angering a wizard by breaking the stuff. As I just look, like, I can't see their face, but I widen my eyes like I'm looking right at them, like I'm just like, do something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
And we've poked the hornet's nest. Cool.
I feel like we've done that a lot already. This
Yes.
is nothing new for us.
As you're looking at that little bit of scrying magic, it disappears.
That's never good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they mad.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh, they mad.
Whether it's good or not depends on the effect we wanted. We wanted him to get his arse down here, so maybe it's good.
True.
So what are you doing now?
Waiting.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna pull out Lucky and pull out my whetstone, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait right next to the teleportation circle for friend Boot Wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, I am also drawing my sword and just sitting down casually, resting it across my knees, not far from the circle.
I'm hiding.
Of course
I
you
want to
are.
pull out my fancy new sword.
No.
Yeah, I figured somebody else is hiding, but I'm not good at hiding, so I just wait for Wizard Von Bad Boots.
Gonna snipe this bitch.
Yeah, I'm sitting probably about 15 feet from the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Not just me, I'm just right next to it like, might break something else.
I'll get up close with you.
So you are waiting at this teleportation circle. And about 5 minutes later, you hear a lot of labored breathing and little footprints as Joe, Tim, Peter, Corey, and Mayo Sue come scrabbling back down their path and into the little crater. Look! We got rabbits! And each of them are holding 2 rabbits by the ears.
Lord. Are any of them the fuckery rabbits?
Are they dead? Is what I want to know. Or are they just holding rabbits?
The rabbits are live.
Oh.
We brought ones that are alive, like the crazy man did. He wanted them alive. We brought them alive. Oh, but here, this one he already took care of, so I don't know if you still want it.
And
on the one that he's holding out, you can see on its belly there is a green patch of troll skin.
Ew. Why?
I don't know.
Keep that away from my ass.
Okay. I wasn't gonna put it there, but do you want another one there?
No.
Can I'm gonna take the fleshy bunny.
Uh-huh. The modified bunny, perhaps?
Yes.
There we go.
The fleshy one. Can I look at the patch?
Yes, it is a bit challenging. Roll me an animal handling.
Oh, Lord, I bet I'm terrible at that.
I'm gonna name this rabbit Biggie. It has a fleshy waist.
Nat 20.
All right. You are able to take this rabbit away from Corey without having it run off, without getting scratched by it, without getting bitten by it.
Good.
And you sort of hold it by the ears and the rear legs and belly up so you can look at it. It looks like there was a piece of skin trimmed from the rabbit's belly and replaced with this. And you can see the scars around the edges. It looks not particularly recent. It seems to have healed. There are no signs of stitches anymore. The flesh has just joined with the rabbit's flesh.
Cover your ears, Beef.
Sorry,
I'm not
Beef.
going to kill the rabbit yet.
Rabbit modification might be a thing for him. You don't know.
That's true. How does this rabbit look?
Other than the weird patch on its belly, it looks fine. It doesn't have crazy eyes. I mean, it looks like a rabbit that just has this weird patch on its belly.
All right. I don't want to let it go, though. I'm gonna, Corey, can you hold on to this one?
Okay. How long?
Until I tell you not to.
Oh, okay. Just, hold it by its ears?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want the other one, too?
No. That one isn't modified, right?
No, it's a normal bunny.
You can let it go.
Okay. And he drops it, and it scarpers off real fast.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's heavy.
Well, can you handle it or not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe do you have a rope? I could put it on a leash.
It might bite the rope.
Well, it might bite me. It's fine. I'll bop it on the nose.
Don't.
Yes, pop it on the nose.
Yeah, I will tie up the rabbit.
Okay.
50 feet of rope.
I'm still keeping an eye on the teleportation circle while all of this fuckery is going down. I don't like that slowly spreading smile, Danny.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna go back to hiding, Danny, after I tie up this rope. Okay. Tie up this rabbit, not the rope.
Well, you know.
The other kobolds are still holding bunnies. You want the other guys to do something with their bunnies?
Why were they collecting bunnies?
I think it was for dinner.
I ain't that one at least.
Well, if the other ones are unchanged, we can eat them.
Okay. You want us to kill them and get them ready to cook?
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
Total.
4 total.
4 total. Okay. 1. Okay. Everyone else, drop 1 bunny. Yeah. Everyone drop 1 bunny. And they all listen And now there are 4 bunnies being held and 1 tied up in rope. And the kobolds head off, just off to a corner.
I'm going to keep the bunny with the infection part because
they're not taking that one.
Okay, good, because I was worried that they were going to go nom nom on that one.
No, they've got regular bunnies.
Okay.
They take the rabbits off and prepare them for dinner.
I think it's 2 for us.
We'll just
2 for the rest of them.
Do you guys want to start a fire?
Not yet.
Okay.
No. Just get them dressed to cook, don't put clothes on them.
Well, yeah. You don't put clothes on rabbits.
Okay, just checking.
Wait, you could? Why would you put clothes on rabbits?
There are small children where I came from who would disagree with you, but let's just make them for eating, not for small children's play partners.
Okay, yeah. We'll get it ready.
Go back.
And so they prepare 4 rabbits for dinner, and you continue to stare at this teleportation circle. And nothing is happening.
Are you sure you did the thing, Raz?
I mean, this is just a piss off tactic. They could just be, like throwing some fireball somewhere or anything. But honestly, this is probably the best scenario. They were watching us the whole time. I mean, they were looking at us. They were, so I mean, they don't get to have this stuff at the very least.
It is getting later into the evening. The sun is starting to set. And still, nothing is happening at the teleportation circle.
Well, I guess time to be rude and put the fortress directly on top of the teleportation circle so they can't even use it while we're sleeping.
Would that work?
I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Okay.
I'm down.
What is the thing made out of? The tower made out of? Is it metal?
I am double checking it.
Yes, it is a square tower, 20 feet per side and 30 feet high, and it is at least it comes from a metal cube. Yes, the tower is made of adamantine.
I would like everyone to roll me... What do I want? Roll me an Arcana check. Everyone.
9.
This is going in dice jail. 5. I don't know nothing about no magic.
17.
18.
Okay. Erasmus, you are pretty sure that a thick layer of adamantine sitting atop the teleportation circle will probably prevent someone from teleporting, you think. Because thick layers of metal generally are able to block magic. If nothing else, it'll make it a lot more difficult. Uncomfortable.
Is 20 feet per side big enough to cover the entirety of the circle?
Yes. But...
Well, if we really want to piss him off and keep him from showing up while we're sleeping, I think that's an excellent idea.
Unless he has another one somewhere else.
They're expensive to make.
I feel like also turning, things into troll monsters is also expensive.
That depends, honestly. Especially when there's a lot of, and I look over at the table, DIY.
Fair. DIY can be very expensive, though.
You're not wrong.
You could make this thing that you could have bought for $15 with just $80 of craft supplies.
And
welcome to my life.
And 30 hours of working.
And blood and tears.
But then it's yours, damn it.
And a whole bunch of cursing.
That is very true. All right. Well, the kobolds come back and are sort of looking at you hungrily. Can we make a fire now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it? Or do we get to play with fire?
No.
Oh.
I saw your eyes light up. Absolutely not.
You remind me entirely too much of my grandchildren when they discovered matches.
How many grandkids do you have?
A few.
Okay.
Shit. Trying to get
Fine,
to know
keep your
somebody.
secrets.
Is now the time to talk about my grandchildren when we're
Sure.
sitting on top of a teleport?
Yes.
What else are we supposed to talk about?
I have 4.
Oh.
How many kids do you have?
1.
Oh.
Yeah, so they keep busy.
Apparently.
How old are the Wiggins?
Oh, goodness. The youngest one just turned 10.
Oh, I thought we were talking about littles.
So, I was around when they were littles. We were all in the same general area, and, when Nanny Isolde has to take away the matches, they get taken away with extreme prejudice.
What made you move away from them?
You don't have to say if you
don't. No.
My wife passed away a few months ago.
Oh, Isolde.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well. And they decided that it was better for me to probably be around other people my age. They weren't quite sure what to do with me. So, here I am. Around other people my age. Relatively.
Well, some of us, and then there's Nelitha.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Relatively.
I am of your age.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What do you mean by that?
It ain't
You're
years,
like, what,
it's the miles.
400?
Oh, just because I live longer doesn't mean I am not of your age.
You're of the same stage of life.
There it
Yes.
is.
You managed to get a fire going. The kobolds are quite excited to cook rabbits for you and show off their talents. Everyone roll me a constitution check, please.
What? A constitution check? or
Yeah,
a
I knew
Not
it was
good
coming.
at cooking food.
Just check. Just check.
Okay.
Just check.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20, 22.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
7. My dice hate me.
Yeah, apparently.
16.
9.
Isolde and Nelitha, everyone seems to have... So they did 4 rabbits, 2 for the 4 of you to share, and 2 for the 5 of them to share. Isolde and Nelitha end up sharing the same rabbit. And it's actually pretty tasty. You're not sure where they found the spices,
Oh,
and you're not going to ask.
Yeah, probably not.
Erasmus and Owen, you share the other rabbit, and you're pretty sure that the spices that were used on your rabbit was really just floor dirt.
Yikes.
That's
This is awfully gritty.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they did an excellent job with it.
Is-
oh,
Is that grass?
I'm sorry. Did you not like our food?
Oh no, it's fine. It's just
Yeah,
still,
you gotta get your greens.
Yep, gotta get my grain, my fiber. Yep.
Yeah, it's important. Keeps you
Yep.
regular.
Fiber is super
Minerals.
important. Just sometimes you get too much fiber, you get the bubble guts.
Oh,
And
sorry. Too much fiber?
We'll find out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay, next time I let Mayo Sue cook all of them.
I don't know about that, but yes.
Mayo Sue has been marinated in at least some kind of sauce.
Face. Oh god. Okay. Am
I wrong?
Look. Sometimes you can be right and say the wrong thing.
Yes, I've Holly used to tell me that actually fairly frequently. We should probably keep watches.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna keep watching on my gut.
Do you want first watch, second watch?
Yeah, I'll take that first watch.
All right.
Yeah, Erasmus, sits on first watch. Just kind of gently tapping his belly.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception.
14.
Okay. And also roll me one more constitution check.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lightbringer, here it comes. Gonna go into the light. That's a 6.
Okay. Well,
I'm using the Indomitable. I ain't going out like this.
That would be such an anonymous way to go.
Hey, Eliza Rasmus, he shit himself to death.
I ain't going out like this. I'm Indomitable.
You said exactly what was in my head, E.
That ain't much better. That's a 10. Oof.
okay. You've got some heartburn, but it's feeling better. It's not as bad as it had been earlier.
Oof.
You're starting to
do
wish.
one too?
Are you... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this for this first chunk of the night.
Oh, it's cocked. Oh, jeez.
It's running away.
Natural 20.
Yay! All right. So Owen is feeling okay. It has worked its way through. It wasn't the best feeling of the evening, but you're doing okay now.
Yeah, yeah. Erasmus isn't really like, he's like just kind of tapping his gut some more, and then like he remembers a memory of having a dog that would eat like grass when their stomach was upset. And
no.
It's like, you know what? Good for him, good for me. So I just stuff a fistful of grass in my mouth. Just,
Oh, Lord.
It doesn't make you feel better, but it doesn't make you feel worse. So you're still not feeling great, but everything's staying down and staying in, which I guess is okay. You don't notice anything particularly interesting. The rabbit that Nelitha tied up is still tied up. It's still squirming. It doesn't like being tied up. It doesn't seem to go to sleep at all during your watch.
Don't like that.
But other than that, nothing of much interest happens. Who's got second watch?
Nelitha!
Yeah, I only need 4 hours of sleep, so I'll take the rest.
I was going to say, let me take second watch so that you can get your 4 hours of rest, and then I'll give you the rest.
Okay.
So I'll take second and wake you for third.
Sounds good.
All right, so Isolt, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Your watch is also quite normal. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary in terms of things coming around. There seems to be no activity underfoot. Again, you notice that the rabbit is squirming and not sleeping.
Interesting. I'll keep half an eye on that and then, survey the rest of the area while my watch is going on.
Okay.
And then go and wake Nelitha.
And Nelitha, if I could have a perception roll from you, please.
Okay, perception. 18.
Okay.
I thought that was a nat 1, and I was like, no.
So you also notice that rabbit stays awake.
I hate that rabbit.
And you do hear a couple of other rabbits outside.
Keeping an eye on them from the tower.
They seem to come up towards the tower, sniff around, and then hop away.
Little shits.
And that is it. There's nothing else of interest that happens that night. Morning comes, and the sun rises. The kobolds start to poke at the still vaguely glowing embers of the fire and try to bring it back to life. 3 of them disappear into the woods. You're not entirely sure why, but it would make sense that they're probably looking for something for breakfast. So what are you guys doing?
Owen, how you feeling?
Better than I did right after dinner.
Yeah, I was just, I don't know. I was thinking about what Soul said last night, and don't go anywhere, all right? Yeah.
Got you, buddy. Owen holds his fist out for a fist bump. Shield bros.
Yeah.
So, what is our plan now?
Pick up the fortress and give the old stabby stab to whatever pops out of the circle.
If anything pops out?
Fair.
Well, I suppose that is a question. Are we going to stay around here for a little while and keep an eye on the circle to see if anything comes through? Or this doesn't seem like something we can just leave.
No. Is there a way to disrupt the circle?
We can break it.
I mean that might be...
Someone knows Shatter.
That's true. We could break it. At least that would be something that we don't have to worry about.
Well, it would only stop these experiments here, which I think disrupting the table did well enough.
Yeah, and he knows who did it, so he's gonna come to our lovely, quiet retirement village and then start experimenting on our fellow senior citizens, and that's no bueno, as the gnomes say.
Better, I suppose, to deal with it outside of our cozy little retirement community.
All right. And then I guess we're camping here?
Guess so.
I think we should... I don't want to say sacrifice, but I'm going to anyway. I think we should sacrifice a rabbit on the circle. Perhaps blood makes it do stuff.
You still have the creepy one.
Does that one bleed?
I don't know. Didn't try yet.
The dragon.
The other ones you shot didn't.
Didn't the dragon bleed? I don't remember.
I was too busy with the the mezzalot.
That's fair.
What is everyone's passive perception?
26.
Abysmal.
17.
Nice.
Twins!
How abysmal is abysmal, Erasmus?
Let's see here. It's 14.
14. Okay. Nelitha,
Oh, God.
as you turn to look to see where the kobolds are to send them for more rabbits, you see a plume of smoke in the distance.
Like, back up the mountain at the distance? Okay.
No.
Back at the village.
No! Oh, fuck! I start taking off.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
I've fallen.
Yeah, I would have grabbed mine as well. I'd be like, oh, good, Owen's got it.
Okay. Owen, you have summoned Shayla?
What's happening? Do we need to get back?
I don't know. I just woke up. Are you injured?
I'll point where Nelitha's running toward.
Oh, hell.
Probably.
I can only take one of you at a time.
Make a few trips. I think the village needs us.
I'll go.
All right. So she grabs Owen and pops back. Owen, the two of you return to the bar, the tavern, the Knitting Guild. It's quiet. It is early, so there is no one there except Astrid at the bar, who looks at you and Shayla and just sort of grunts a little. He doesn't say anything else. But you are now inside the Golden Frog with Shayla.
I run for the door. Pop outside and see what's happening.
As you do that, Shayla returns to the mountainside.
While she was gone, I would have yelled after Nelitha, "It'll be faster if we let the cleric Bamfus get back here."
I run back.
Who's next?
Me.
Yes.
All right. She grabs you and bamfs you into the Golden Frog. You see Owen, who has now made it to the door. Outside, Owen, everything seems calm. It's quiet. And out ahead of you, looking towards the river, towards the center of town, there is smoke, but you don't see a specific source. You're going to have to go into the town square to really make out what's going on. Nelitha, you head after Owen, and the two of you head out towards the town square. Shayla comes back. Who's going third?
Erasmus, go ahead.
Okay, so she'll grab Erasmus, and then come back for Assault.
We literally left the kobolds.
I was going to say, like, while I'm there, I'm going to tell the kobolds there's something going on back in the village that we live in. We will try to come back here, but keep yourselves hidden.
Oh, okay. We stay here? Or do you want us to go to the town? We can go to the town.
If you go to the town...
We know there are lockers for us.
If you go to the town, stay on the outskirts until one of us comes for you. We don't want anyone to have a panic.
Okay, we will see you in the town. Or on the path. We'll stay on the path. And then you can come back and meet us.
All right, be safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So Nelitha and Owen, the two of you are running together. You get there first. And there is a pot. It looks very much like a witch's cauldron, sort of large metal pot, just in the center of the town square. Normally there would be vendors and stuff set up, but it's very early in the morning. There are some people around because you're in a retirement community, and there are a lot of folks who tend to get up early and just start their days early. And they're starting to gather around and look at this very large pot that has just plumes of smoke coming up out of it.
Stay back from the pot, please.
Oh, okay. And you recognize a couple of faces. You recognize your your friendly fire genasi, Tamilia.
Ah, yes.
Just looking at you and looking at the pot. Did you bring this down from the mountain? Didn't you go up there to stop the smoke? Why is there smoke here now?
We're trying to figure that out.
Now,
it might be a bad guy.
Maybe everybody go back to their houses. We'll get this figured out.
Yeah, I'm not going home. I'm going to go to the Golden Frog.
Okay, go inside a building. That's fine. Fuck.
She glares at you, flips you off.
I glare back. Little shit.
But people do sort of start to disperse. Erasmus and Isolt, you are able to make it outside to this cauldron in the center of the town square.
I'm going to approach cautiously to where Owen and Elitha are, kind of fanning out around the cauldron at this point.
Yeah, I'm moving slowly towards it.
Very slowly.
You all notice that there's no odor to this smoke. It doesn't smell like something burning. It doesn't smell at all.
Well, that seems wrong.
Yes.
Are you getting any closer?
Yes, I am moving closer.
Yeah.
How close are you getting?
I'm getting to it.
Are you going to touch it?
With my dagger, yes.
Your dagger passes through it, and a moment later, it dissolves.
Shit.
The dagger or the cauldron?
The cauldron and the smoke are gone.
Been manipulated.
Bamboozled! Hate being bamboozled.
And that's where we're going to end today. No!
God damn it.
But we know, Chayla knows the kobolds. We can poof back up to them, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think it's key to the runestone.
Yeah.
Oh, we killed my babies.
No.
Well,
They might not be dead.
they're planning to come into town, or to the edge of town.
I almost said, one of you stay.
Damn.
Well,
I hate when the wizard casts Bamboozle.
I think that Erasmus is so mad I'm about to do something really
Erasmus-y.
unwise. I mean, even
Erasmus-y.
more Erasmus. Like a double Erasmus.
I love it.
No, he's gone full raz.
Full
we never go
raz!
full raz.
Well, we will see you all back for the full Raz in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Aha. I am Nelson now. Can't stop me.
Get out of here with that high deception.
Oh, look at me. I'm Nelson. I'm an elf. I do elfy things. I got bird bones to let me sneak.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt. No. Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
A Majestic Goose podcast.
Honk.